Now, before your regularly scheduled content, I have one thing to say. Here is a recreation from the Game Awards from 2024.
Oh. I was wondering what you were talking about with recreation, but we can talk about that in a bit.
What the dog doing?
We can't forget.
What? What the fuck?
And last but not least,
What? What the fuck?
that's all you really need to know for the Game Awards.
You know, I always do like get upset about like the let me rephrase this a little bit. I've been very public about like my opinion on how corporate the Game Awards have felt. And there was still a little bit of that, like when they were talking about like the game layoffs when Jeff had to say like whether we agree or disagree. I'm like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. There's no disagree or agree on that. But overall I thought from what I did watch a little bit of it with some friends, it was okay. It was better than it has been, I would say, since 2018.
Hmm. Oh, is that
That's
all?
how I got. Yeah, that was about it. In terms of just what my overall thoughts on the show were, I'm just saying, like in terms of the presentation. I mean,
Hmm. Because I thought that was the whole point for the. What are their names? Dan and Waltler? The two
uh,
Muppets.
I know you're talking about the Theater Muppets. I know who you mean.
Yeah, I thought that was their entire point was to jab at and roast the Game Awards for their
Well,
previous attempts.
that still has to be written though in a certain way to still not offend advertisers. You know, I'm not a Muppets guy. I didn't really grow. I watched the Muppets a little bit, but I didn't really see it. But I'm talking about like the valid criticism of like how much they want to not talk about or how much they want to make it so much like the Oscars and stuff. And Jeff, and like the whole wrap it up situation. Like I think last year was legit one of the most like insulting things I'd ever seen from them,
Hmm.
from the clips and Twitter and all that shit.
Yeah.
But this year, like I said, overall, like if last year was the worst, this one is about a B plus, I would say.
Hmm. And hey, you got no comic sequel coming out
We'll
with it.
talk about that in a minute. Let's go over though in Tsushima what we're doing today.
Yeah, now to the actual gameplay. Welcome back to some more Ghost of Tsushima. Thanks for hanging on to my bit there. We're just gonna be exploring to my heart's content.
That's fine because we could finish Act 1 today, but like there's a lot of places we can go around and explore here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we actually canonically rated this place, even though this is like my third time.
Yeah. But now we can go back to the Game Award talk.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get that out of the way. But
Oh,
yeah.
this is the mountain.
Overall, so before we talk about Okami, let's talk about some of the other stuff. Was there anything else that stood out to you? Because like I have seen like talk of like this new Naughty Dog IP they're making, which okay, I'll need to wait and see if it's gonna be good or not.
Yeah.
That's my current thought process on it.
It's like the most we know is that we know Naughty Dog's track record, so it should be pretty good. But we have
Yeah,
no
I
idea what
gotta
this new
doubt
IP is.
Like I don't doubt it'll be good. My whole thing is that I wonder like what the gameplay is gonna be like because I've read a few things that say like, oh, it's gonna go back to like their Origins in some kind of way, and I'm just like, okay. I mean, that's fine. I mean, when Insomniac made the new Rift Apart and Ratchet and Clank games, like, they still have the talent to do it.
Mm.
But I don't doubt the quality if it'll be good or not, but do I think it's going to be the best thing they've ever made or the best story? Because I still think Uncharted 4, just as a base story, is the best one they've ever done.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what I've come to expect out of Naughty Dog, is that, like, they can make great games with both great gameplay and story, but I feel like Last of Us, the whole Last of Us situation, in terms of just them remaking the game so many times, it hasn't helped their case in that regard.
Mm. Because like everyone's mad that Last of Us 2 got a spot in the Game Awards just because it's coming on PC, right?
I mean, that's to be expected at this point. I mean, give it time, Astrobot will come to PC. It's like we're seeing all these companies, except like Nintendo, embrace like PC culture. I mean, and well, let me rephrase that because I mean a different thing. You know, Steam, these other platforms, and that's kind of been the way, at least from my understanding, that it's been going. But the thing is, you didn't hear anywhere near about this kind of like hate or what's the word I'm looking for? Like resent that when it was like Days Gone, Horizon Zero Dawn, all these other big IPs. Like I know like they're not as big as Uncharted and stuff, but at the same time it's like, guys, it's literally just more platforms to play the games on, and people that want to have that option of choice, there you go.
Yeah. Because like you could buy the PS5 Pro to get pretty visuals, or if you already invested in a pretty good PC, you can play it there. It's
Yeah, and like
don't need to waste more money.
and it's like the whole thing with Intergrade getting released to Steam now in January. It's like not Intergrade, Rebirth. It's like, again, we knew this was gonna it happened a little bit sooner than I thought it would, if I'm honest. But it's like we knew this was gonna happen. It happened with Rebirth, and they've said in the past that all future versions of the game will come to PlayStation first. I don't know if they'll still have that agreement after they did that whole restructuring thing, but you know, like, we've known about this. I just don't get why, like, I mean, part of me just think it's rage bait more than anything, but it's like, we know when this is happening. It's not going to be a surprise.
Hmm. Like Die Merchant. Ooh. Boop boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. What? I pushed circle, didn't I? Okay, at least it saved my progress. Boop 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 boop.
I actually didn't know that it did that, because I've never quit that.
Well, they never put the circle button there, so there's your... You have a choice, apparently.
Outside of that, was there any other announcements that, like, you cared about, at the awards and stuff?
The sound effects I played were pretty much it. Because, like, yeah, no, for most people, the new Elden Ring thing is coming out. I don't care. Because I'm not into Souls games.
I mean, I'm happy for people getting more content, because I know Elden Ring is, like, it's sold gangbusters, and it's still, like, one of the most popular things from FromSoft. And, you know, I get it. You get more content in the game you really like, so congrats.
And this one specifically has co-op mode in it, and it brings almost all of Souls-like elements into one game. So like previous bosses into this, you can fight together.
Yeah.
And since there's no character creator, they're based on different. There's more people are speculating that they're gonna be based on different gameplay styles. So there's gonna be a Bloodborne character. There's gonna be an Elden Ring character, stuff like that.
Bloodborne.
Oh no, it's been shown actually.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a female character and she moves like the Bloodborne characters do. So,
Oh, it might be the same animation rig then, or something like that, I'd imagine.
hello. Okay, this is for trading in my flowers. Ooh, okay, so he's just the white dye.
Yes.
Dyer, yeah.
And later on, there is a black dye merchant too.
But it's just white and black, right? No other color. Okay.
No, I think there may be a red one, but that's on that's not gonna be until you get to Iki Island.
Ah. So base game, this is all we got. I'll grab this. Looks nice.
People will have to shield their eyes to see you.
You know, for stealth purposes, this is terrible. It looks nice. I'll grab this one at the very least.
The Mongols will
Yeah, that one looks pretty sweet.
himself.
And I'll just grab that because I'm here.
People will have to shield their eyes to see you.
Oh, actually, when you finish up here, go to the Golden Temple.
You got it. After...
Because I forgot, since we now have the grappling hook, we can now technically get a few collectibles that are around there that I still remember.
I also need to find that shrine that locked me up. Actually, did I already do that? Or was that another one?
Check your map, because the shrine is on the map.
Are they golden or...
No, it'll appear as white, bottom left, right there.
Ah,
And then you can just fast travel to it.
gotcha. We'll go to the Golden Temple first.
Alright, so you see the building right there, straight ahead?
Yeah.
Go to the corner of it.
Oh, it's a climbing puzzle.
Yep.
Yay,
It's
I love
really- well,
Kugane
not so much-
Tower.
Not much of a climbing puzzle, is literally just get close enough and you can just start climbing it with the grappling hook.
Gotcha.
You may have to look up. Move a little bit away. I could have sworn you could do it here. Jump.
Because I have to jump and push R2, right?
Yeah. I also just could be wrong, so if I am, I apologize.
Or it could be a little more intricate than you think.
Or there may not be one here. I know there's one in the second temple. I just thought there was one here, because usually with the grappling hook, you can, if you find a building like that, you can go to the corner and then use the grappling hook to climb up.
This bird was leading me somewhere.
How is your armor fitting, my lord?
Okay, so it's leading me away from the temple, so... I assume they'd have a bird to direct me there if need be. God, that bird just disappeared from sight. And back to some more PlayStation talk. In regards to games coming to PC, I saw that in PlayStation Achievements, there's a tab that specifically says for PC.
Yeah.
So trophy hunting's a thing on there, apparently.
Yep. But I prefer just to do it on the console. Although, fun fact, there are some games that have a Vita symbol next to them, even though that feature was never implemented. Like Batman Arkham Origins, I found out because I was going through my trophy list and I saw, wait, why does it say PS3 and Vita? This is only because Arkham Origins had two games. It was Arkham Blackgate and Origins on console. But when I was looking over, I'm like, huh, that's weird. They have two different achievements, and apparently someone let me know that it was a feature that they were going to do something like a crossover or something, but it just got left in the code, and it's like, okay.
Ah. So basically dead trophies. Or a dead list.
I would just say probably dead code more than anything. But outside of that, I didn't really have any other. I didn't really myself. I mean, besides the big one, which I'm just kind of saving for a bit because I'll go on and on about that. Like, I didn't really have any other announcements at the Game Awards I cared about that much, except for Mafia: The Old Country, because as we've been going through this playthrough over the last few weeks, I've made it known that, you know, I've been playing the Mafia games because I got the trilogy, and I'm currently trying to finish up Mafia 3. And we got the new one coming out, which is a prequel game, which I am excited for.
Yeah. I forgot to just message you about that, but then again, I wasn't really paying attention to that part. It was all.
I think it was the same trailer because they did release a trailer, um, not that long before the Game Awards happened. I think it was like the night before.
Mhm.
I mean, but overall, I mean, yeah, it's Mafia. I pray to Christ they don't make the driving controls simulation based.
Here's hoping. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You know the studio that makes the Yakuza games, Ryuga
I just say RGG. It's
RGG, yeah.
easier to say.
They're making a new game that's not Yakuza based.
Yeah, it's gonna be Project Century, which I'm interested in.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, that's gonna be the case with anything, because I mean, Judgment was also a spin-off they made, and it ended up getting a pretty niche part of the fan base.
Mm. With it being RGG, I have high. Well, I don't want to say high hopes, but that's just how it's going to be because I know they can make quality.
Yeah,
So I hope it's really good. Because
I
anything
doubt it'll
that's
be like my game of the year when that comes out, because that'll probably be 2026. Or no, who am I kidding? That'll be next year.
oh, I can upgrade this. That's my big sword, right? Because the Tanto, yeah, okay.
You don't have what we need to do the work.
Okay, so that I just got power upgrade.
An honor to serve you.
What's another thing? Oh yeah, it's Clive being in Tekken, and the internet mostly being in a tizzy over that.
I've not really seen anyone, like, more people just posting the meme of Ben Starr and a Tifa cosplay.
Yeah, yeah, no, everyone expected Tifa would be in Tekken, but we got Clive instead, and I've just seen people complain that they wanted Tifa more than Clive, and I'm just here saying, you guys want even more 7 representation when you got all this games outside of Tekken. I want more. I want more stuff outside of 7. Yeah, but honestly, I like seeing Clive more. Don't get me wrong, I love Tifa. I love playing as her in Rebirth and in Remake and all that. Clive has an amazing moveset that I just want to see utilized in Tekken.
I just, like, either way, like, I'm always happy to see, like, them take, like, a good character like that. And Ben Starr's been just, like, loving it, like, really memeing it up and everything about it. And that's been great. And I mean, at the end of the day, I've seen more positive things about it. But then again, I also filter everything that if it's, like, some weird fucking shit on Twitter, I just block it and move on.
Her husband died there.
Honestly, that's a good thing. That's a good mindset to have in Twitter because it helps filter out the noise.
Yeah.
I worry more for what she'll do to them. But you're right. I shouldn't leave her alone.
That's just encouraged me to get on back to that story point. Yeah. Clive being in Tekken is great. Now we can customize him all we want because that game has a pretty good character customization. They've already released news on that, by the way. You can't take off his shirt. Hello. Ah.
Okay, that's probably what I was thinking of. So it's probably just wrong building, but you should be able to go up top of that one there. There you go. And there should be, I think, a sword up here usually is what they put up here, or some kind of headband.
Has to get down, right?
Yeah. You can also just jump and press R2 at the last minute if you want to.
Ah.
There you go. After you get the timing for it, descending clips and shit is like the easiest thing ever.
Gotcha.
It's like that's what I was saying. When you get the grappling hook, I think you're gonna be really happy.
I wonder if I'm just not close enough. Ah. Yeah, no, I was too close. Not that close here. We can climb this.
Okay.
Interesting that you can't throw the grappling hook from the ground. And again, that's just
like...
video game 101. Okay, Uncharted 4. Ah. Warrior Sunset Headband. Whatcha? I can't climb any further. Is this for fire or to catch lightning?
Say that again, sorry.
Is this for fire or for lightning? Kind of looks brazerish, but I can't be sure.
I would say it's just part of the decoration.
I wave dash. Okay. What's next? I look at my sound effects list. Oh yeah, you don't play this, but them revealing for Helldivers 2 the next faction through the Game Awards was pretty funny because the guy that shows up in the trailers was just there in person. It was just it was a weird juxtaposition, and he sold it really well.
That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. And the new faction, as someone that's played, like, that's already fought against them, they're terrifying. They're zombies, but worse.
The zombie pirate ghosts.
They could be.
I've been playing a lot of Ratchet and Clank recently. Because kind of in like, we'll pause the Game Awards thing because again, I don't want to go straight into Okami talk yet.
Gotcha.
I've recently hit 40 platinums on PlayStation. Well, now 41 because the other day I got platinum 41 was Ratchet and Clank A Crack in Time, and that is after 14 years of owning that game. I finally got the platinum for it.
Nice.
And do you know what the last trophy I needed was? And it was the dumbest thing because back in then, and I still to this day now, I don't personally like doing it, but it was challenge mode. I had to beat the game again after already beating it on the hardest difficulty.
So basically New Game Plus, but it actually adds stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't done that to a Russian game yet. Do a New Game Plus run.
It's like, it just doesn't really feel, I mean, it just makes going through the game again not as rewarding to me because it's like, you could, yeah, put it on a higher difficulty and stuff, but that's kind of like where Ratchet and Clank I think is fun because you're always changing what weapon you're going to use in the situation on different playthroughs. I don't use the same weapon loadout for every game. Except for Ratchet 2, where I use the bouncer, because that weapon's just too fucking good to not use. Which, oh, man. I beat the movie game and got the platinum for that, finally. And, my god, getting to use the bouncer finally in that game, after it had been DLC for years, that weapon is just as good as it has always been.
Nice. I can do this 3 times, right? Yeah, I can do it 3 times. And this shouldn't say fear? Nah, okay. This is water stand so I can break. There we go.
You'll be free soon.
My father lives in Komatsu Forge. Thank you for everything, my lord.
And now you got some more supplies.
And a bit more reputation. Wait, what? Ah.
Hey.
Oh, it's just 3 guys. This is just good to get focused too. Resolve. Up. No, put that down. You stop running. I just don't like you. Ow. The guy was L1. Okay, being able to stand off like that is great. What else is new? Oh yeah, the studio that made It Takes Two, they're making a new game now.
Yep, and I cannot wait to play that.
Yeah, because It Takes Two is
Oh yeah.
just great gameplay
Well,
wise.
me and you a few weeks ago sat down and did a whole playthrough of that in 2 days again.
Hmm.
So because it came on PS Plus, so I decided to finally bite the bullet and get PS Plus, and we both got the platinum for that.
Yeah, and we only had to do one playthrough too. You don't have to play as both Cody and May.
It's only because I did system share with you. If we hadn't, then we would have.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I am looking forward though, probably sometime later, I'd say either next week or this week, we can also finally do A Way Out, because me and you have never played that together.
Yeah.
I have played it through, but I haven't played it in like 6 years.
And I've never played through it, but I know the story of it.
I'm looking forward to it. It's a good game, but it does always have like one of my favorite video game memories. I was in college when that game came out, and me and my friend both split the money to get it, because it was $40, I think, when it came out. So I did 20, he did 20, and then I won't say what happens in that game. I know you know the story, but like there's a moment where something happens, and he just turned his face to face me and said, "I fucking knew you were," and and I lost my fucking shit. And it is still, I think, because it was just so sudden. Because we were both just watching the cutscene, and then he just turned to me as if I was the character. It's like, I knew you fucking were.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, It Takes Two. A Way Out story is way better.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of game though, It Takes Two is better. Story though, no, A Way Out's better.
Ow. But that's what I'm hoping for the new game, is to be able to combine the two well enough.
Well, they're gonna make it a cliched story, but that doesn't matter to me, because if anything, that studio just puts like, it's kind of like the Yakuza minigame stuff, where like you have a vast quantity, and even if you don't like one
What's
thing,
going
there's
on?
usually like something else like 5 minutes later that'll be better, you know? Because I think the weak point of
fuck.
It Takes Two is near the end of the game.
Hmm. Oh. Get me back up there. He didn't notice me shooting an arrow at his head, by the way.
It's like, where'd that come from? That was a very sharp acorn.
Okay, that did him in. Oh, stay down. What are they fighting, by the way? Anyways, hopefully the leader still has to be alive, I would assume. And you're an easy target. You're just weak. Okay.
Have you ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Everyone references it. Never have watched it.
Ah, message for you, sir. It's one of those movies that I don't know if it's one that you would like. It's a comedy first and foremost. But like compared to like something like Spaceballs, which I unironically love.
Like Monty Python's a satire movie, right?
Kinda. With something like Mel Brooks, you're gonna get something more along the lines of like scary movie comedy, but a
Ah,
little bit more 80s vibe with it.
gotcha.
Monty Python more is British comedy, but kind of the same idea.
Okay, understood. That's the guy. If he's practicing, that must be him.
He's just not even noticed you've slaughtered half his men.
Well, to be fair, they recently got attacked, so I think I get a pass.
Yeah, his headphones in.
Is there a roof entrance from here?
I don't think so. I don't see one.
Okay, so I have to climb on this roof somehow without alerting the guards. That was pretty easy. Observe. Leader observed.
You probably won't get Moon Stance until we get to the second act.
Hmm. And also
And
the
in
other.
case- I don't know if I've said this, but Moon Stance is going to be effective against brutes.
Hmm. That's not sticky. That's sticky. And that's my R1 button, right?
Yeah.
And that means. Yay! You're alive, aren't you?
When we get to Act 2, when you get the ability to one-shot leaders, I'll ask if you want to do that first, because it is, in my opinion, one of the most satisfying kills you can get in the game.
Okay. Before I kill you, guy, I need to find sticky bombs, so hold a minute. Sticky bombs? Ah. Excuse me. Pardon me. That's black powder, not sticky. Iron, no. Don't worry, guy. I'll be with you in a minute. That's rude. Wait a minute, another guy's alive. You might have sticky on you then. Ah. Rude. All right, you die.
Bitch.
Ah, there you are. Wait, did I pick up someone? Yes, I did. I didn't even notice. You lose me. Prize. Think fast, Chucklefucks.
Tailpipe sound.
Just.
Huh?
I would add that, but it actually hurts my ear, so I need to modify it a bit. Alright, I need to wear the other armor so I can tell where our secrets are. Ooh, Samurai Clan armor. Oh, that's for upgrades. Oh, okay, I can just change at will. Ooh. Okay, not here.
I forget, have you seen or heard of Bakuno?
Bakuno. I hear it many times. It's not popping in my head. I just know
It's
the
like
words.
a 1920s robbery, like it's kind of got its own style to it. It's really hard to put it into words, I guess. But like there's a character in that show called Lad Russo that just reminded me of your like us wearing this all white thing.
Hmm.
So he's the maniac. He loves killing people. And he wears a white suit, and the reason why he does it is because he loves painting it red with the blood of his victims.
Mm. Is he the main character of the show, or just
He's one of them.
oh? Anything to go on with the show?
Say that again.
It's like what's the story beats for that show?
Uh, don't know because I haven't finished all of it, but basically it's an idea of a train robbery
Ah,
mixed with immortality, like alchemy.
gotcha. Okay. Yeah, do this shrine now. Oh, I didn't even. I got sidetracked. How did I get sidetracked? I just actually forget.
That's the open world game curse.
That and Micro specifically. Getting distracted. Ah, that's how I got distracted. I saw an easy mark.
Oh, hey, you got more going to the moon stance.
E. Okay. To climb up. I need to go down? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, cave. I'd explain a lot. Beep. Oh, wait. It's not gonna let me back up. Unless this is this is where I'm supposed to go. Hey, in other news, I've been casually playing through Sly 3. That's my childhood game.
Did
Uh,
you skip 2?
I want to save 2 for streams.
Okay.
Because I technically have never beaten that game. I played a good chunk of it, but yeah, I want to do that on stream. I'm not looking forward to it because the boss I got stuck on. Well, it wasn't the boss. It was a trailing mission with a specific leader. You know the one I'm talking about.
I mean, you can just say the Contessa.
Yeah. As a kid, I was always terrified to get near her because you're supposed to get near her to grab keys, and I have unnatural arachnophobia, so yeah. You tell me how that's supposed to work. I think I'll be better about it now. We'll see. What are these trees called? You know, Sly 3 is as fun as I thought. There was one section that was tougher than I remembered it being. It's the when you're grabbing the guru's moonstone and you have to run out of the cave and all the guards are standing in your way, so you have to throw them off the cliff. That was trickier than I remembered it being. Okay, what was that charm about? Charm of resolve. Okay, so that makes it easier to get more resolve. Man, I have to really pick and choose. It's gonna get worse. Let's see now. The Death Fox Den. Go here. Oh yeah, last week I was contemplating on Shadow of the Colossus as a stream playthrough. I have come to the conclusion on you want to do it on Saturdays.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Because that would only be about 3 sessions or so.
Hmm. I probably should have asked you off stream, but the thought just came now because I forgot. Yeah. That game has been advertised to me as being very fun boss killer simulator. So yeah. Looking forward to that. To finally play that for myself. Because like how would you describe a Shadow of the Colossus to someone that doesn't know anything about it?
You ever wanted to kill giants with amazing music?
Kick. She's disoriented. What do you do with that? Is someone suffering? Oh, we can't let that be. Good night. All right, we're at a grave site. So, cricket. Yeah, there you are. Let's see. What was also announced at the Game Awards? Wasn't The Witcher 4 announced?
Yeah. And that is a game I do want to get into. Since I finished Cyberpunk earlier this year.
Mm.
I'm just not sure where I want to start because I really don't want to play the original release because it's like on PS3. Or I don't even know if it came to PS3, but even on PC, it's like it's one of those things where it's old game and the launcher could really suck. So I've been trying to find out if there's like any books, anything else that I can absorb like the knowledge I want to, because I did try to play Witcher 3 before. But it felt like, oh man, I'm just not really. I want to get into this, but I want to have the baggage of everything that's happened, you know.
Mm.
But I'll probably just have to watch like a lore video on YouTube, which I don't mind doing, but it's like I want to get to know the
So many
characters
dead.
in and out. You know what I mean?
Mm.
There's no blood. What happened?
A plague, my lord. Dead bodies were dumped in the well, and these people unknowingly drank from it.
A terrible way to die. We should bury the dead.
Burning them is the only way to keep the plague from spreading. But I fear that may not be enough. One of the sick is missing.
I'll find him.
There are footsteps leading away from here. I believe he ran for help.
If he's alive, I'll get him to a healer. Otherwise, I'll burn the body.
Who will defend us now that the samurai are gone?
I'm still here, buddy. Oh, a thought came to my head and left just as fast. Why is my brain like this? Oh yeah. But
Sweet.
oh yeah, now I remember. This is not video game talk, but more model talk. Even though you don't see this, I did some updates for my model, and not like the traditional. I changed it in a Blender situation or anything like that. Now I have a white outline, and my lighting now is based on the game being portrayed. So if we're in a very light area, my character actually matches the lighting now. When we're dark, we're dark.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's too. I mainly did that so when we're in a dark situation, my character isn't like glowing. Because that happened
What's
more.
this aura?
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that means.
Yeah, that's been going around Twitter as of late, huh?
I don't even fucking know. I just think it's another way of saying Riz or some other shit nowadays. That's just what it sounds like to me, but it's just more weeb.
Yeah. What I take from it is like, take Kiryu, like standing up, and you call that aura.
It's heat. Yeah, that's heat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see more people reference it with something with JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, but I have never watched that. I don't really have any interest in it. So I don't know.
Hmm. Let's add that. I assume there's more shrines after this. So the next
Oh yeah,
talisman
yeah.
unlock is gonna be huge.
There's like I said, there's 3 parts of the island. We've only been to this part of it, but like we'll be going like if you go after every shrine, you go up and down the entire island.
Hmm. There he is.
There he is.
Now, Jin, are you gonna handle him properly so you don't get sick, or are you just gonna carry him like, or are you just gonna do it on site? Yep, he did on site.
Monk, no.
At the very least. Yeah, no, that's the smartest thing he could have done if he didn't want to touch him.
What I couldn't tell if he cremated him or buried him.
Cremated.
Okay.
Because, like, if there's a plague situation, you want to burn the bodies instead of burying them so you don't contaminate the land.
I mean, that's kind of what they did in Death Stranding, at least.
Hmm. Still, though, maybe burning him on land. And Jin couldn't really touch him if he didn't want to get sick. Hello. Wait a minute, did I come from there? Why is there enemies here?
I saw the smoke over there. Thank you, my lord.
Will the plague be contained?
Shut up!
Once I've finished here,
They'll
I'll
never
see
know.
so no one can drink from it. Thank you, my lord.
I'm still on that one. Okay, so enemies just decided to spawn here. Even though I was doing this story beat. This is completely optional, by the way, huh? Did I get supplies as a reward or something else?
For the lighthouse?
Where did you spawn from? Why are you all here?
Never. Oh my god, I've never seen that. I've legit never seen that. Thank you, Last Stand.
What? I'm tired. Please lay down. And you're terrified, so that means witness protection. Okay.
Tell your friends.
If I was making a highlight reel, that would definitely go in. Cause they just all, you just saw them all spawn, huh? They were. I'm just gonna actually just last 3 minutes.
Phew! Excuse me.
Isn't tight. Yeah, cause just look at this madness.
I've legit never seen. Yeah, it's like there's one, and then just spawn in.
It's just a very quick. Wait. Just wait. Play. I could have done that better, but Christ. I'm going home. I'm hurt. I got thrown off a tower. Okay, so that was very, very eventful. Straw hats.
Definitive edition or director's cut.
Oh, I could grab this. Wait, it should be inside. Yeah, bird's leading me inside. Wait, no, this is the guy I turn him into. Wait. Oh. He's gonna turn gold if I get enough banners to work with. Gotcha.
Yeah. The game will let you know when you can turn stuff in, luckily. Which I really like that. Like, it's like, yeah, you can have it in the menu to say, you can upgrade this now, but now it's like, oh, yeah, that's right, I can do it in the map, because you're usually going to be looking at your map anyway to find your next objective.
Where do I go to upgrade my bow? Down here? Oh. What do you do?
All my goods are useful.
Armor dies. Ooh. Ooh, pretty.
I used that one for a good bit.
That looks real snazzy. Okay. Right, you just do this specifically. Someone called Capcom. That looks like the Tigrex longsword. What is that? Wait, that's the umbrella, isn't it? No, it's just a covering, looks like. Not an actual sheath. I guess I'll pick that up because I have enough flowers. And I'll pick up this.
Whatever helps you is good for us all.
And that. I already got the other one
If you
there.
can bring more, it's yours.
I'll see you again.
Might as well start customizing my stuff. Sword kit options. Oh, I got a couple here. Okay, so that's the deluxe edition stuff.
I really like the way the Hero Tsushima sword looks.
Hmm. I'll have that equipped there. Ah, okay, so this is the same one. Oh, the symbol. Would you call that a logo or symbol?
More of a symbol.
Gotcha. All right, we got this a while back. I'll grab that one for sneaking purposes. Oh, options. Okay, so it just automatically equips when I just switch to them. Throw. Oh, I can change the saddle here too. Wait, I can just look at saddles.
I do like the game lets you actually know what it looks like to make that way. It's like, oh, I know what I want to focus on now to
Hmm.
get this.
Hmm. Just didn't think they would let me see them. Here we are. Anyways, where's the Fletcher in this village? Or Trapper? I can make this easier and just go to the Golden Temple. Because I know where they are at this point. Supplies.
Meme, how could you? Think about it. The only thing in the way of Lord Sakai becoming deep.
You know about the samurai who's going around killing the enemy?
My wife's brother saw him. He's real.
A real samurai. A thief.
What do you mean? Some coward stole a dead samurai's armor?
Not a man. A woman. She put on the armor and now she fights with the bravery of 10 men.
But they say the samurai is working with a woman, and she's the one who's a thief.
No. That's her younger brother. She makes him wear her clothes and pretend to be a woman, so the Mongols won't kill him.
Ah, very clever.
Okay, so they're just talking about... Okay, Masako's the one that wants revenge for her family. The thief is... I forgot her name. Okay. Okay, so there's Lady Masako, and then there's Yuna.
Also, Sensei.
Oh, Sensei Ishikawa, yeah. Is it Ishikawa? Yeah, it's Ishikawa. Bird, where do you want me to go? Why do you fly up and I have to climb up. You're just taunting me at this point. Okay, you want me to climb the mountain? I wonder if I can climb that. Can't grapple onto that, but can I climb up from here? Oh! Wait. What? Why did I slip? Oh, he actually has an animation for climbing the roofs. Neat. Oh, fuck. Yeah. That's how you get this flower. Do flowers respawn, or is there a finite amount?
No, there's not. There can't be a finite amount. I'd say they probably do respawn, but I don't know if they have like dedicated spawn locations. I've never heard of that being a thing. Because you can't waymark them, so I don't know.
Hmm. Because like with them being used as currency, I was getting worried a little bit. Oh fuck. Oh, thank you. That's a good thing. I give. Golden Temple. Ooh, gifts too. 100 supplies, nice.
Building and plunged his sword into the Mongol.
So now we have to fear attacks from atop our homes?
We don't, but the Mongols should.
Our death from above tactic.
How is your armor fitting, my lord?
Samurai clan armor reduces all damage by a major amount.
Yeah, the samurai armor is probably the best one in terms of defense.
This will keep you
There
safe.
is another armor similar to it
You
later
need
on, but
more
I
to
don't
make
remember
these
how much that
improvements.
actually saves you.
In terms of stealth, it's That would go to the Ronin stuff, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, because that has reduced enemy detection speed by 20%.
Yeah, there's a better stealth armor. It's the one on the cover. um, there'll be a better stealth armor in the game in Act 2. Well, at the end of Act 2, it's still it's the you get it on the last mission of Act 2.
I just remembered under gameplay, yeah, armor loadouts. So that means I can.
I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Gotcha. Probably gonna take me a minute to figure out how this works. Because armor assign charms and vanity gear to each armor to create custom loadouts. Okay, so not what I thought. What I wear, yeah, no, it's gonna be working like this. So I can make stealth builds. So I would want that. Okay, so I would do that. And then when I switch out the main here, so let's go to Samurai Clan Armor. Okay, so now I get to customize into pure defense. I think a headshot now has a... What? That's good. Moderate. Slowly recover health out of combat. Okay. When did I have this stuff?
Oh yeah, you'll just be getting those as you're going through the game doing stuff.
Oh, wait.
Like,
I can only assign a certain amount of golds before I use silvers?
I think that's the case, but you can upgrade that by finding more foxes and stuff.
Oh. Oh, okay, so that... Okay, so... Eventually all minor charm slots can be turned into majors.
Say it again?
So these are labeled as minor charm slots, right? It can be upgraded to majors?
I think so, after a point. I don't know if you can get something like that though immediately.
Which Okay. So I was playing around with the loadouts, and now this outfit is ready for like a pure offense build when I'm not sneaking. This one is ready for stealth. And I need to change this one too, because landing a headshot has a 40% chance to return an arrow. That would be great. And also slowly recover health when out of combat. That's good. So I'll just leave it at that. When I go into battle, I'll switch armors. This is for exploration, but I'll just leave it as it is for now, because I don't want to put too much time into that yet. Okay, so loadout's pretty good. Weird that I have to switch it on, but... So I know I said I know where the trapper was. I think I've... No, it's over there. I remember.
Does your bow need work, my lord?
Boyer.
You lack the required materials.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I spent money on the armor. That's why. Whoops. Oh, this place only has a trapper. Unless I go here, which makes it easier to find them.
Yeah, your camps are going to have the trappers more accessible than like the temples and stuff.
Hmm. Okay, I increase my arrow capacity. Capacity. Okay, there's capacities. Quick fire upgrades. Hello. Oh, my R1s. Are these all predator heights? Huh. What can I sell? Oh, so I can just sell for supplies. Alright, what do I want? I think more than one smoke bomb at a time would be nice. I'll grab that first.
Worthy of a samurai.
Is it?
I'm sorry. I need more for that.
Heavy arrows.
An excellent choice.
Goodbye.
Alright, next stop, this question mark.
Come back if you need anything, my lord.
We're already an hour into the stream. You want to get on that talking point now or save it for a bit more?
No, I'm good to talk about in just a second. I'm just updating a few things. Sorry.
Gotcha.
I've had some stuff I've been putting off in the background that I'm now able to do. By the way, the thing I've been taking care of, that's done now. So,
Gotcha.
42. Talk about that later, though.
Voice. We can talk about this first then. The Game of the Year award.
Yeah, Astrobot, which I'm really happy that that did win. I would have been fine with 7 remake. Rebirth winning, because that's still my game of the year. But Astrobot was still like a really, really good game, and a lot of people, myself included, it's probably better that won on such a mainstream event because it opens the door to show, like, look, guys, when this is the kind of game that we want to play.
Because, like,
and I'm not talking about like a platformer. Sorry. I mean more like a game that's just from beginning to end, a game that the developers loved putting together.
Because, like, the what are they called? Employees that made that game. They were previously Team Japan, the ones that worked on Gravity Rush.
Japan Studio.
Japan Studio, yeah. They were all previous employees of that before that got disbanded. So them being able to come back and win an award for a platformer is just great for them. It must feel amazing even now. I say it's like well deserved. You got screwed over so hard. I'm glad you won something. And also this sends a pretty good message to Sony specifically. It's like, yeah, no, we want more of this stuff. It's actually fun.
Yeah.
And people have been like, I'll say this. On Twitter, there's like people saying Black Myth Wukong lost to something over this, and their clip of Black Myth Wukong is like 90% cutscene, and the other is just 7 seconds of gameplay. Meanwhile, Astrobot is like mostly 99% gameplay.
Wukong ain't just like 7 hours cutscene, 7 seconds of gameplay. It's nothing like that.
Yeah, but their example was 90% cutscene. I should have prefaced that, but yeah. Because I don't doubt that Black Myth Wukong's a great game. But Astrobot's pretty fun. That's a heavy bow. Yeah. Hopefully Sony does get the message, though.
Yeah, I do. I would like to think that they have to see the writing on the wall for some of this. Like this does send a message.
Mm-hmm.
In all the best ways possible. Well, at least the ways that it needs to. But it's whether or not they'll interpret that.
By the way, so with Elden Ring's DLC also being in there, but didn't get anything, that was funny. Because like they opened up the no DLC rule for this year only, apparently, because next year they won't have that slot again. And having it just not be there at all is funny. Because while DLCs can be great expansions to a game that already exists, I'd rather have actual new games there instead of a DLC. What's your stance there?
Repeat the question. Sorry, one more time.
So the DLC slot being a thing for Elden Ring, like being
Yeah.
treated like an actual full-on game instead of not.
Mhm.
What was your take on that whole situation?
Well, back in 2021, I named Endwalker my game of the year for that year, um, and I would be a fucking hypocrite if I said that Shadow of the Eltree could not be in that same category, because for some people that expansion could be their game of the year, and that is perfectly fine. I do think it's important to put together though a expansion pack like that and something else, because even if you were to take Cyberpunk 2.0 and includes Phantom Liberty inside like the Game of the Year package, I don't think it has, as good as Phantom Liberty is, I don't think it compares to the rest of the Cyberpunk game. I think
Hmm.
I think the 2.0 Cyberpunk playthroughs you can do offer more, especially like a first playthrough, offer way more than what Phantom Liberty gave me my first time. And I've played through Phantom Liberty twice at this point. I've done both endings. And I do think it's very, very good, but I wouldn't say would this even come close to beating Tears of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate 3, or other things like that. No, there was not enough there to me to justify even putting it even close to that. So, you know, it's one of those things. I think it's valid for people who want to do it, but on like a main stage like that, it's very debatable. There's so much technicality of it that it's like, I would say have a separate tech category overall, but that's just, again, if I'm thinking about it from a show aspect, but that's just that's just my opinion.
I'm still in this style. I meant to pull out the longbow for that helmet. Just runs back to his horse. There you are. How convenient, I can sense that. Does taking out the leader mean that the camp's claimed, or I have to take out everyone? Oh, that answers my question.
I'm pretty sure it's when you take out the leader. Face me first? Or no, you do have to kill everybody. I was thinking of when they challenge you to a one-on-one. Sorry.
Hmm. Ow. Absolute cinema. Yeah, it's been a while since a leader challenged me. In
It
fact,
only
only
really
one.
happens in like the very, very big camps.
Ah, a minor. This is considered a minor camp then. Makes sense. By the way, that other guy that I shot with an explosive arrow, that was meant to be a normal arrow, but I still got away all the same. Which just made me to believe, maybe I should do that on a group of enemies for stealth purposes. Alright, this is now mine. And that's where this ends. This side of the island. Servant of the people. I guess we'll check that out next.
Hey.
Just approach a group of people, just say, hey. That's really intimidating. Oh, that's the painting. Okay, so that's easy to read. I saw that animation go back into place to make me look cooler. Watermelon. Is that you? No, it's not. I forget.
Someday we'll go for a peaceful ride.
Hmm. Is this an enemy camp? Nope. Doesn't look like it.
Challenge me.
Next. Ow. Thank you for... That's the timing.
The dead horse.
How you doing?
Going to be all right.
What a relief. Thank you, Lord Sakai.
Find somewhere safe. Be careful.
I'd be honored if you had this.
Aoi Village. In Japanese, Aoi means blue, right?
Say the name again.
The name of the village is Aoi Village.
I don't know. I heard you say like, does that mean blue? And I was like, wait, what was the word again specifically? But I'm not sure. Sorry.
Aoi. Aoi.
Here, I'll look it up.
Just want to test my Japanese knowledge here. See if I'm right. Because I would like to.
Close. It's like AO.
Well,
So
AOI.
you would say no. It can mean kind of either or. AOI or AOI, can mean something like green/blue. It says according to Kato Academy on Google.
Hmm.
I'm also getting Isle.
Hmm. Chat. I can be a weep sometimes.
I mean, you can also just always. It doesn't hurt to look over like what what word means in another language. I think it can mean, as long as you're not using it like in a very weeb way, sort of thing.
Yeah. That's like
You
knowing.
know, like, yeah.
Also, learning the language would be pretty cool.
I just never have the energy to commit to it. That's always my biggest problem.
Hmm. Alright, where's the quest giver? There.
Lord Sakai,
What's up?
Kenji, what are you doing here?
something has gone very wrong, my lord.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Oh,
Mongols
Saka
have
guy.
taken all our food, rice, millet, fish,
Kenji.
anything they can lay hands on. We're starving.
You say we. This isn't your farm.
I have been thinking about what you said, and I'm trying to help the farmers here.
Where the Mongols camped.
Who knows? They show up every few days and pick up the food and cart it away.
I could ambush them.
It's not that simple. They've taken hostages. If we don't produce the food, it's...
There must be a way to find them.
There is. You won't like it.
I
Oh,
say that for myself.
don't tell me. Servant of the people. Oh, that one. Gotcha. And be a farmer.
Come, I'll show you. They make us bundle the food and put it on the beach.
All of it from this farm?
The farm, scavenging abandoned homes, fishing and hunting, just to fill the bellies of the enemy.
What brought you here in the first place?
Once the Mongols connected me to you, most places got too dangerous. I thought an out-of-the-way farm would be safer. Food and drink for the Mongols, but the sake barrel is empty.
Ah.
Your plan is to anger the Mongols more?
Not exactly. The barrel is very roomy. It could hold a heavily armed heroic
You
samurai.
know what would fit better? A flabby, flexible sake merchant.
The Mongols will take the barrel to the heart of their camp. Who could do more good there? Me or you?
I don't know why I keep letting you hide me inside things.
Because it works.
This could be fun. Whee! Just fit out all the weapons in there too.
Here, Kenji.
Well, that barrel didn't empty itself. Get ready, my lord. Here they come.
Did you sip directly from the barrel?
Yes, yes, all yours. Take.
Master Morigov.
No. That's Miko. Miko is my horse. Mine.
Nadamatat. Morbignik Bolson.
Ow!
Oh, not your horse anymore.
You can't do this! Miko! No!
What an interesting choice to not let us see anything.
Kenji's plan actually worked.
I'd call that an artistic decision not to let us see anything. Because it would make sense from Jin's point of view.
Yeah.
Okay, so in a sense there, that was even tight. Uh-oh. That's the heavy. Oh, that I need to push triangle.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Come on, attack me already. And then he gets a free hit on me.
Nice.
I wanted this stealthily.
I thought you killed him.
I thought so too.
Oh, you chopped his arm off.
Oh god. Oh, come on. Oh,
I'm more questioning you held the guard button, so why didn't it work?
no, because I wanted to do the triangle circle move. But it doesn't work on arrows, apparently. I wanted to be cool. Ah, there's my recovering health outside of battle. That lets me keep my resolve.
Wait, was that an option you turned on?
No. It's a talisman we found. It's just a gold one.
Oh, okay. I don't think I use that one. I usually use the one that does more damage and increases stealth.
That's where this set comes into play. Because this has a different talisman set. Is loadouts.
Well, then again, I usually only once I get like
believe
the
it.
screw it, the
Saved.
ghost armor. That's what I end up using.
Mm.
Take this food back to your farm. Give Kenji the good news.
Kenji? Why would I give him anything but a punch in the mouth?
What do you mean?
He's the idiot who got us into this mess. He tried to cut a deal with the Mongols.
Mm.
Oh, Lord Sakai! That was amazing.
Kenji, you suck his swilling piece of monkey dung!
I'll handle this.
Ken just standing into their eyes like shit.
Explain yourself.
I might have sold the Mongols food, but given them straw and wood chips instead.
To make a profit?
To save the farmers' food.
You didn't think the Mongols would notice?
Not so quickly. All of a sudden, it was punishment, hostages. Give us food or we kill you.
I was wrong to encourage you to make yourself useful.
What? No, no. No, you weren't wrong, Lord Sakai. I can do good. I just need practice.
Try not to practice when people's lives are at stake.
Yes, my lord.
What a fuck up.
Kenji's a goofball, but I do like him. Out of goofy character trope insert here, I think he's okay.
Look, as long as no innocents got killed, it's fine.
You're damn lucky that samurai spared you, Kenji.
I'm sorry, Taro. I was trying to help.
You want to help? Choke on a rice ball.
I can tell you don't want to talk about this right now. Goodbye, Taro.
Set yourself on fire and make with a Mongol bomb.
Wow. What a line. How many skill points loaded up? Only one. That could be good for... That could be good. I should start going into the styles.
I mean,
That could also be good for terrifying parry. Wait a minute. That's actually a move.
dodge slash.
I just been doing that with triangle instead. Sprint strike, shoulder charge. Delayed strike. Mounted strike and perfect dodge.
I love that move.
Wait, is it always going to be a lethal hit?
No, it's not lethal, but you do a good little stab. I think there he's just killing them real quick.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll hold on to the technique point for now. I'm doing fine for now. Oh, it brought me all the way up here. Guess I'll explore south. This is south, right? Yes, it is. I forgot that this game doesn't have a compass. It is nice, though. Just having a clean UI.
Mm-hmm. Makes me curious how Ghost of Yotei is going to handle it.
Yeah. I would assume they take all the good parts of this game and maybe leave it the same or even tweak it a little bit better.
I mean, they're going to have to tweak it because Ghost of Yotei and Tsushima, I feel like now, since it's gotten a lot more representation and things, they're going to treat it kind of like more as a main IP of Sony. Not like a Last of Us, Uncharted, or Spider-Man sort of thing, but I feel like they would do... I would like them to keep some of the more game stuff, and I know that sounds weird, but like in my head, I'm thinking about this through like the trophy list and stuff like that. Like in terms of the game, I mean that's gonna be fine. I have no issue. I know they'll do a great job, but I hope that they make it to where like this game has optional objectives that make you go out and look into the world and experience things you like. When you see it, you're like, "Huh, what's that?" And then when I'm doing the achievement hunting part of it, it's like, "Oh, it's this. Okay, that's a cool little Easter egg." Then you know what I mean?
Mm.
I mean, they did it with God of War Ragnarok, so I feel like they would do it with Ghost of Yotei. I mean, God of War is more of a household name than Ghost of Tsushima is.
Mm. Alright. There's only one leader per camp, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so. Unless it's like a very big camp, in which there might be two, but I don't think so.
How do we check the objectives?
Press up, I think.
Okay. Dagger enemies with a heavy attack, reach the encounter area. Alright, so they want me to go loud. Well, already at the encounter area, apparently. Guess I'll go loud. So, we're gonna actually use this armor. Alright. Hello. Whee! Okay, you're a problem.
Sorry, give me just a few more moments. I need to use the restroom.
Gotcha. Don't know, I was trying to... I could've just parried them and dealt with them easier. Nice. Nice. Oh, almost a Matrix move. I only have to do it 2 more times. Okay, there's a few, so I'll be fine. Sup? There you go. There you go.
Stand and fight me!
Yeah, that's the feint. Nice. Huh, that didn't alert anyone. You'd think it would. Here's a backbreaker. Fuck. Wait a minute. Explosives! Whatever. I'll just actually just fight. Oh. How did I? Nice. Eh. assume that's everything in camp. Nope. Time to loot everything I see. Ooh, there's something up north. I'll do a quick sweep. Just run through and see if I find anything shiny. Like that. Still find it interesting that the interact button is R2. I'm always used to like X, square, circle. Square is for thanks to a certain game. Because that's not very common. Jesus! And away with a little VTuber upgrades there I put on. I do enjoy the white outline on my model. Looks very nice. Gives me a sticker look. I can change the thickness of the line. So I'm wondering if this is like too thick or... Well, I shouldn't go any further than this. But if I should go thinner... That's a thought. Though I do like the lighting change on me. So like it matches the mooding of the game better. I can change how intense it is though. So I'm gonna be testing around with that a bit more so I can get the right amount of lighting. Also, I also want to figure out how I can make my eyes glow. Because what I've been studying up online, it's gonna take a little more effort because this model has heterochromatic eyes. So there's gonna be more steps to be involved. That's a bear. Yeah, that's a thought I want to do. That's a... You did not deserve that, bear. You did not deserve an explosive arrow to the noggin. Alright, sorry. Oh, yeah, where's my... Oopsies, I forgot. Let's go, Sora. Was that shiny? Yes, it was. Uh-oh. Whoops. Oh, these must be bandits. This is so pretty to look at. Ah! Didn't realize they can just be found in areas like this. Oh, then look at Jin's butt. Reflect on Ryozu Freedom Ushimura.
We used to get into so much trouble. Stealing sake. Dressing up like maidens. trying to sail for Iki Island.
Ooh, trying to sell for Iki Island.
My uncle always said, stay away from the demon child Ryuzo.
Health increased. All right. Oh, that's not even the thing I was looking for. Still this way? Yeah. Time to go for a swim. Legend storyteller. I guess that's more for multiplayer.
Was a time every twin on Tsushima feared for their life and their spirit. Let me tell you the tale.
I guess the legend mode has you play as twins. That's what I got out of that. Is that actual dirt? Well, mud, I should say. Wow, they even added that detail to the clothes. Not just blood. Another hot springs. Oh, come on.
Come and fight.
Ow. It's... Is that my first time doing that against a spear? Because I wasn't practiced enough for spears. Because they can actually lunge fast.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So what? So this is our second hot springs we found since you left. The first one talked about Ryozo and him trying to sail to Iki Island.
Huh.
Didn't realize they talked about that in base game.
Well, it probably may have been added as an update later.
Oh, man.
It's possible. I'm just saying.
Blossoms. Spring can't come soon enough.
Meanwhile, it's raining. Also, I lost to the face-offs. I was facing off against the guy with a lance. I lost to that.
Did he fake you out?
No, it was fast. I'm used to the swords and axes to be bigger swings. I wasn't used to a faster one.
Yeah, it's a thrust.
Yeah. Still one. This is the value of sake.
So I'm getting some stuff. My VGP order finally came in yesterday. That's the company that had like that massive sale where they were like selling games for mega cheap. And I got 2 games from it. Well, technically 3. I'm still waiting for one of them to come in the mail. But I got Sonic Colors Ultimate because I want to get the platinum for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never played Ultimate, so I'm interested to see how bad is it. I got it for like $10, so I was like, yeah, sure. And I got Data Live Rio Reincarnation.
Mm-hmm.
which I do have on PC, but it's a visual novel platinum, and plus I'm kind of wanting to get back into visual novels next year. I've been out of the game for too long for them.
Gotcha. When it comes to Sonic Colors Ultimate, I'll just say my piece on that. The things they added were laughable, unnecessary.
Like, here's
And
my thing. Like, I know that and this is more of a question for you. So I know that they've updated stuff and everything, right? But have you gone back to play vanilla Sonic Colors Ultimate since those updates? Because like there was some bad like performance issues with it, or maybe that was just a Switch version. I don't know. But
performance issues was never a thing for me. It was that in the sound settings, music and sound effects were one and the same. I don't know if that's still the case or not, but yeah, that's what I remember. In terms of performance, other than Switch, it ran pretty okay. Some menus were a little slow, so that's what people were probably talking about.
okay.
The stages themselves are all right.
I
The
mean,
lighting
it's the
system
same
they
state.
used is weird, but whatever.
Like, I haven't replayed Sonic Colors in about 3 years. The last time I played it was on an emulator. I remember that, but I haven't played it since then. And I actually miscalculated on my trophy count. I thought I had 42 after tonight, but I actually have 43. I don't know where the fuck the third one came from, but I think it came from when I was getting the platinum for Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time the other day, because I talked about earlier. It synced up my old, which it should have done this in the first place when I activate PSN on my PS5. It then saw that I had Sly 2 back on the PS3, which I completely forgot. I even got that platinum, but I thought Ratchet was 41 and Mafia 3 was 42. But no, I've got 43, so now it's like, fuck. Now I've got 6 games I get to play before I switch hardcore to Okami. Which, speaking of, I'm fine to talk about that now. So
Let's open and close that on me so hard.
My lord, I couldn't speak freely out there. The Mongols might have overheard.
I'll wait till this dialogue's done, and then I'll get into it.
Yeah.
The Mongols have been here?
They've been drinking us dry.
I can't fault their taste. Kisake is the pride of Tsushima.
Especially compared to that horse piss they drink.
I think it's mare's milk.
Is there a difference?
When are they coming back?
Soon.
Take your workers and hide. I'll deal with the Mongols.
Ah, straight murder this time. Gotcha. That means.
Okay. So you sent. I remember I was in the middle of playing. This is kind of tell you what happened, and you got to see kind of the aftermath of this. At the Game Awards, they announced an Okami sequel, but I had tuned out of the Game Awards by that point. I watched about half of the show, and at that point, I was kind of getting bored. And then Aki just DMs me immediately, turn on the stream right now. And I was like, you got a link? Because I didn't have one at the time. And you just sent me a screenshot, and I literally yelled, oh my god. And immediately after, I'm just like, I gotta see this, I gotta see this. And yeah, that's when I saw the trailer drop on the Game Awards, because I found it in the thing. And holy fuck.
Yeah, no, it was like as soon as that dropped, I was super excited for you.
Because I was I was free. I was legit crying. I put it on Twitter or Blue Sky, I forget, but I was literally crying, and that's no exaggeration. I unironically cried at that announcement because I've said this before. Okami's not. I said this on Twitter. Okami's not my favorite game of all time. It's not even really in my top 5, if I'm honest. It is a great game. It is a solid 9, 8.5 out of 10, if I'm being real with you. But that game has a certain experience that you do not get from any other kind of Zelda clone out there, in my opinion. The soundtrack is one of my favorites ever composed. The Sun Rises, I've said before, it's one of my favorite video game songs ever composed by man. And I could care less if Hideki Kamiya was having anything to do with it or not, to be honest. As long as the talent behind it is good, that's all I care about. And really, Okami is one of those games that a sequel was made with Okami Den, but I never finished it. I just didn't really like its playstyle on the DS, personally. But it's like, holy shit, we're getting a full AAA experience Okami game, and knowing how good this soundtrack is, I probably haven't been this excited for a game's soundtrack since Octopath 2. So next year's going to be very interesting. I'm very, very excited to see where that game, if it comes out next year, because the thing with Capcom is that I know right now they're going all in on Monster Hunter, but I feel like Okami may not be until 2026. I would like it to be next year, but next year is just going to be so good. Like, I think next year is going to be even a better year than 2023 overall for games. Like 2024, we had some bangers here, but we also did have some duds that stood out. I think we had more duds this year than we had last year, and that's what I definitely remember. But next year, it's like we have so much good shit coming out, and hopefully with the paradigm shift that we may see from the Game Awards and stuff like that, I'm really hoping that going forward we can see these games come out and like really just leave that big bang on the industry like we get to see every now and then, you know?
Well done, my lord.
Because outside Monster Hunter, I mean, like, what's your most anticipated game for next year? I don't know if you've said.
Yeah, other than I have to think about this. Other than Monster Hunter, what games are coming out next year, actually?
Like a Pirate.
Ooh. Now that I'm caught up with the story, yes, no, I'm very interested in that. But what else? Actually, bring up a list and to jog my memory while we have this dialogue going on. I honestly can't remember.
Can you stay? You could drink as much sake as you like. It would be on the house.
I'm afraid you'll need to relocate. Try the Golden Temple in Ariake. Many have found refuge there.
Thank you, my lord.
Yeah, there's wilds like a pirates. What else? What else?
Okay, according to this, I'm gonna skip anything that I know we're not interested in. Outside of, for me personally, Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I'm not gonna count any re-releases because there's like Donkey Kong in January and Tales of Graces, but I'm skipping that. For me, it's mostly Like a Pirate, Mafia: The Old Country. If we see Project Century next year, which I'm almost positive we will. Ghost of Yotei is my number one, probably. If Okami comes out next year, that'll be my number one, but I doubt it. But that's about it. Like, outside of that, there's not really anything else that I'm seeing. Oh, well, I guess Xenoblade Chronicles X. I completely forgot about that, if I'm honest.
That would count as a real release, but I counted it. I forgot all about that, actually. I will admit, not the best Xenoblade game, but it holds a special place in my heart because that was my first one.
Oh, Metroid Prime 4, but we don't know much about that. I feel like we'll get a direct soonish.
Yeah.
Because really, I mean, we probably won't get another big direct until the next console is ready to be shown. That's my current thought.
Speaking of, have you been hearing about the rumors for the Switch 2?
Oh, that well, no, it's always bait. The only thing I know that was officially confirmed recently was that the president of Nintendo said that it would be revealed before the end of the physical year, which is in March.
Mm.
So anything else besides that officially, no, I've not heard anything.
Gotcha. Because there's pictures online. I won't
Yeah, I
tell you
saw
where to
that.
find them, but
I mean, it's on Twitter. You can literally just have a Switch 2 and you'll find it.
I missed the square. Fuck. Yeah, other than that, I've heard that December 25th is a day to look at right now.
But that's Christmas.
Yeah.
I just doubt that. Christmas Day is like a big thing, like you know, I just don't see that being a game announcement like day. Like the 27th, 26th, sure, but like the 24th or 25th, no.
Mm. That's just why I've been seeing circulate.
My lord, have you come to help the Azamo League too?
First, I loot your stuff. So, I forgot I could do that. Grab some supplies. And recently, the Switch 2 like hype has been getting more intense lately.
Well, I think it's also because like where the Astrobot devs at the Game Awards said like, you know, we want to thank Nintendo, you know, without saying that fully.
Mm-hmm.
But like I feel like the big thing Nintendo's doing is what they did at the end of the Wii U era, where we have like these little side projects happening right now. But we will see when like they give the Switch 2 news, that's when I expect banger, banger, banger. Like they're keeping their cards very close to their chest and doing that.
Mm.
But then again, the Switch 2 could also have the Nintendo cycle where the one console does extremely well and the next one's a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
So we'll have to kind of wait and see.
I do hope that the rumors that it'll still be the Switch's base cartridge system, because I don't want to buy another. Like, I want backwards compatibility.
My lord,
I
have you come
think
to help the
that's.
Azamo
I'm
League
pretty
too?
sure that was fully confirmed.
Was
I
it?
could be wrong on that, but I remember like hearing something more about that.
Mm. Like, let's speak.
I've never heard of them.
Farmers and fishermen banded together to fight the Mongols. I've come from Ariake to train them.
I admire their bravery. How is the training going?
They were supposed to meet me here hours ago.
Nope.
I was about to look for them.
I'll ride with you.
I don't have much hope for them. Or Tsushima.
Their leaders stay at a farmhouse nearby. They'll know where the main force is camped.
No, for
As a
stealth gear, this
child,
really stands out.
dreamed of becoming a samurai. Now I'm
It's not about
fighting
stealth,
the
it's
real
about
one.
sending a
So
message.
you know how to fight and handle a horse.
My village was constantly raided by pirates on the coast. They killed my parents when I was young. I learned to defend myself. I hope the skills I gained through hardship will be of use to the people.
You're not so different from a samurai.
My lord, you flatter me.
Oh, that's fire. Ah, that must be the fields I was at before. Actually, I don't think we're anywhere near that, actually. Nope.
There's a fire up ahead.
The farmhouse.
cut them down.
Nice. Flash of Steel. That's for perfect parrying. Yeah.
These are the men I was supposed to meet.
If the Mongols found them, they could have found the main force too.
I should have come sooner.
We can still warn the others. Hear that? They might have found the main force.
We have to help them. Hurry, my lord!
Wait!
We're too late.
Oh boy.
We can't save everyone.
Then I will avenge the dead.
Samurai remains calm before a fight. Wait!
Oh, this could be very funny right now.
Pay for your crimes, invaders!
Oh, it's gonna blow up.
Pushing her.
Oh, you're still fighting this guy. Goodbye.
Did it!
You have skill, but you nearly died rushing into battle.
Don't the Mongols anger you?
A samurai's most important weapon is himself. Lose control, and you risk defeat.
I see. I should return home. Learn to master my emotions.
Keep fighting. We need people like you. But remember the lesson.
I will, my lord.
And exactly the way I thought it would. Or Tsushima. Charm of Hidden Sight. Ooh. Enemy stop hunting for you. Okay, let's see. Legend Storyteller.
I'm guessing somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
So you're right, I think. Yeah, I think I just saw him.
Up here?
No.
Or to the fire? Ah.
Bloody battle was fought in this place. But when morning came, no bodies were found. It's said a powerful witch raised them from the dead to fight by her side. Want to hear the truth?
So the legend storylines is just scenarios from what he talks about, right?
Yeah.
Whatcha? Because the last one was talking about twins, I think.
I think there are some Legends modes you can play solo. but I could be wrong on that.
Hmm. Is there story reasons on why there's like two samurai, or nah?
I don't know.
Actually, aside from what he tells you right there, is there any more story to that when you actually play them?
I don't know. I've never even seen gameplay of
Oh,
that.
I guess you're just as blind as me then.
Yeah.
That'll be fun to find out then when we get to that. All right, let's hit this next. The cost of iron. I will say though, we're at 2 hours and 10 minutes so far, and we yet to pop the Okami bubble.
No, we did.
Wait, we did?
Yeah, I talked about
Oh,
like the idea of that.
oh. Then I just brain farted hard there then. And my short-term memory really sucks.
It's fine.
Here, you. I'm right here.
Okay, let's see if I can get the timing here. Remember fast. Wait for his movement. Go. Okay, you actually swung that time instead of a thrust. Yeah. Okay. Your handgun. Oh, you're still alive. Wait, no, you're dead. Wait, no, you're alive.
You'll be free soon.
Lord Sakai, you have my thanks.
Go, and stay safe.
Take this. It's all I have.
So close to a third point. Oh yeah. So with you doing platinum hunting, you have a list of games up until your 50th.
Sly 2, Sly 3, Data Live Rio Reincarnation, Sonic Colors Ultimate. That's 4, right? That I've listed.
Yeah. think.
Horizon Zero, Forbidden West, and Master Detective Raincode.
Hmm.
I might have to switch one of those out if we do a way out at some point. Oh, which reminds me, I can download that now.
Hmm. Oh, now that you're finished with Mafia
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Oh, so let me give a little context on that. So Mafia 3 is notorious among trophy collectors and just achievement hunters and stuff because the game is bugged if you update it to the latest version, where the internal counter for like kills, districts, rackets, things like that, it's bugged. Like you can still play the game just fine, but you are not going to be able to get the trophies for them if you turn the game off or if the game crashes, which, by the way, happened to me 3 times. The trick around that, though, is that you can download instead update 1.09, and absolutely huge shout out to Rapid Reacts for giving me a Reddit, at least shown in a video, a Reddit thread where he did it. I was able to find it. I found a tool that let me download 1.09 of Mafia 3 and spent the last 4 days platinuming that. And it is one of the most meh platinums I have gotten, I think, in my entire time of trophy hunting. I'm glad it's done, but holy fuck, I wanted it to end by the end of it. In my opinion, it ain't fucking worth doing. Just play the fucking game. Uh,
Overwhelming force.
which is a shame because the Mafia series, I'm glad I can now say I've actually played them.
Overtaking all it sees.
But I just remembered I can download A Way Out now because I bought it for us.
Slay. Oh. I thought you meant like in the poetry sense, like slay, bitch, slay with your whatever.
Wait. Aki,
Yeah.
please tell me you are the one why I see up on my collection here.
I'll tell you, it was free.
Okay, okay, no, I just want to make sure this was you that did that,
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't care what a person plays. You know, that's where it's like, okay, hold on, was that you or was that someone else?
Yeah, no, you're safe. The only reason why Up's there is because that was a childhood game of mine, so I wanted to go back and check that out.
Nah, it's all good. For context, I let Aki use my PS Plus stuff.
Basically, game sharing.
Yeah.
For simple terms. Man, I had spaghetti before this, but I'm starving.
I had a really big KFC chicken bowl. That thing, I know that thing cannot be good for you. I know that, but damn, is it good?
Yeah, that's how grease usually works.
Well, it's chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy, and I think one more thing, and it's all mixed together. It may sound bad, but it legit is really good because I actually like chicken and gravy.
Man, I want mashed
I
potatoes
don't
and
eat
gravy.
it that often, but it's like, it's not too bad.
I got an arrow back, hell yeah. That talisman's doing wonders.
I know this is so stupid, but my mind's just going this way. Are you a fan of gravy or no?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Growing, it wasn't until I was like past 20 I started getting stuff. Then they said, "Do you want it with gravy?" I would say, "Yeah." But then I tried mashed potatoes with the white gravy one time. It was like out of this world better to me. So like the gravy you use on like like you'll see with like biscuits and stuff like that at some restaurants. I'm like, whenever I order mashed potatoes, I'm like, "You got white gravy? Because I want that." I don't know what it is. It's just like it tastes really good.
Wrong button. I need to get closer, it looks like. Oh, you're still here. Had to make sure it wasn't explosive. Oh, I can observe from the ladder. Cool. There we go. After this, there'll be 3 more leaders. Okay, the other one was kill an enemy with a kunai 2 times. How many enemies are there? More than enough. Uh-oh. Come on, I couldn't even do anything there. Why, I'm supposed to be killing him with good. Whoopsies! I forgot.
Oopsie doodle. I forget. Do Nopon say oopsie doodles? I know they say something like that in Xenoblade 2.
I forget.
Which I need to go back and play replay that through because I made it. I wanted to do that on this year, but I just didn't.
I finished 2, 3, 3's DLC, 1's DLC. I haven't finished 1 or 2's DLC. Let me get on that.
I still haven't finished not Future Redeemed, the 2 one. Torna.
Golden Tongue. Yeah.
I don't know, like every time I try to, it just doesn't suck me in.
Yeah.
But it's the one I'm the most interested in its story, if I'm being honest, because like Jin and I don't remember her name.
Laura.
It starts with Laura. Yeah, their story in 2 I thought was really interesting, and we don't really get to learn that much about them in the base game.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like a better, how do I say this right? It feels like there's a lot of opportunity there to see stuff of also what happens with Pyra and Mithra.
Well, Mithra specifically because of story reasons.
Yeah. But in terms of my favorite one, though, it would probably be 3's though, because 3 I think it's a fun story, great fan service, and the combat is still just as good, and the music's it's super good.
I'll say 3 if you have the information from 1 and 2. It just enhances it. By itself, it's still a great game compared to the other 2, though.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about DLCs and stuff on my top games of 2023 video I did. Number 8 was Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Future Redeemed.
Mm.
And that in itself is also you could consider a DLC pack.
Yeah.
So again, that's where it kind of goes back to I'd be a hypocrite if I said like, oh, this shouldn't be done this way.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd probably be the same to be a hypocrite. Which is why they need to add DLC stuff. I mean, they need to add a DLC slots winner. That one.
Yeah, it's like I would say overall.
I'm sorry. They made me do it.
I mean, because even then, you could also say you could even make the argument. Fuck, what I was gonna say. That Shadow Generations is even DLC.
By technicality, yes, it is.
Which, by the way, I know it's been a little bit, but you know the Keanu Reeves DLC thing came out, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of glad I didn't get it because number one, the level itself looked okay, but did you hear about how long it was?
Is it very short?
It's less than 2 minutes.
And that's the only thing they add?
There's the challenge mission, which yay. The challenge missions that I didn't care to do in the first place and was one of the worst parts of getting the platinum and Shadow and Sonic.
No wonder everyone that I know that streamed Shadow didn't stream the DLC. Didn't realize it was that short.
Like, I'm sure it's fine, but oh man, and also, Keanu, I love you so much in Cyberpunk, but my expectations from movie 3 are extremely low, like to the point where it's in the fucking ground. But I'm expecting it now. If that's his performance as Shadow in that game, and I pray it was just bad voice direction, because it's just him. But it's like it doesn't. God, I don't know what it is about Shadow where I just have gotten back to where I prefer the Japanese voice actor for Sonic games now. Because even when I start up Sonic Colors and stuff, I'm gonna be playing that in Japanese. Even though I don't have a problem with Roger Craig Smith, it's just I have more nostalgia for the Japanese cast for Sonic. As weird as that might sound.
Yeah, I'm willing to say that for Generations, that was just poor voice direction for Keanu. I assume the movie one has a different director that does a better job. Hopefully.
It's like, I know he can act because he was fucking Johnny in Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm.
And he was utterly fantastic in that.
I just had a realization.
Mm-hmm.
The movie comes out on the 25th, right?
Is
Or
it the 25th?
it's very soon, right?
Yeah, it's very... Here, let me look. I think it's this week.
Wait, this week?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Oh, that's a... What the fuck are you?
Comes out... December 20th.
Ah.
Which, yeah, that's this Friday.
Oh my god. I wonder if anyone... I wonder if the family's gonna go.
Let me see.
And probably not, knowing them.
It's also been having... I think it's had some... I'm just looking at some stuff. It looks... I've been seeing some posts, but I don't know if they're fake or not. Like, nothing like leaks or anything, just like people posting credits or something like that. And then, saying, yeah, that was a movie, or no, this was not good. Like, it's
all because of that iron mark.
it's not... I don't know if it's fake or not. It looks like that those who are faking it is saying it's bad, but that could be someone, just doing that for bait. But I don't know, man. Movie 3 is like, if they're gonna be incorporating the human elements in this movie more, I feel, than the other ones, it's like, yeah, this is probably gonna suck.
We'll see. We'll see.
Like, I want it to be good. Like, that's always my thing. I will always criticize something, but it's because I want stuff to be good. I don't think that's,
tried to take it from him, but he had too
a bad
many
thing to
guards.
want.
This iron mark must be worth a lot to risk your lives for it.
Whoever carries it is free to travel the roads without fear of being stopped by Mongols.
I could find a use for that.
You're welcome to it. We had to flee, but the merchant's cart is still up the road.
I'll look for this iron mark.
That sounds too good to be true. Also, because you talked about chicken earlier, I'm having a placebo effect right now. I smell chicken for some reason. And with me being hungry, that does not help at all.
Be careful. The Mongols will come looking for their men.
Yeah, fun fact, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours now.
Do you want to call it soon?
Well, I'm just saying, it just doesn't feel that long. That means I'm having a good time.
No sign of the merchant.
Also, it feels like our Yap sessions were better this time around, because we had a topic to ground ourselves on. Here's a question. I already know, thanks to knowing you. How hard is it for you to keep a conversation going?
It just depends on my mood.
Mm.
Like, I suck at being... It's like why I would need you to be with me when I'm doing live stuff. I'm normally very reserved, because I have like this crippling fear, anxiety of like what I'm saying is something no one will give a crap about, unless I'm extremely passionate about it to where I want to yell about it from the fucking heavens. Like, and I bring that up kind of like because it's one of the reasons why I don't do I don't do YouTube videos as much as I used to, Besides, it also just taken a lot of time to do one that I'm happy with. That's another reason.
The Iron Mark is here.
But unless I feel super strong about a topic to where I feel like I can say something that no one else can, and that I myself feel happy that I said it, then it's really hard for me to get motivated to do that, I guess. I know that's going to the sidetracking stuff, but to answer your question, unless I have... Usually I'm the person that doesn't really speak much. In a, like in a group of 3, I'm usually the one that's silent.
Hmm.
But again, it just depends on the topic. Because in real life, I have no problem like real life conversation and, you know, talking with people. But I guess it's also just part where my job has been talking very corporate for the past almost 10 years. It's just kind of like outside of work, I talk all day at work. I don't want to talk when I'm at home. You know what I mean?
Mongols may be searching for the men I met. I better warn them.
Whatcha? Because my experience with people that can yap. Oh, you're still alive. Not anymore. They say they find that very easy to do, and it's like, for me, has trouble coming up with topics that might be interesting and long lasting. Yeah, no, I just have trouble just keeping a conversation going.
Like, when I get on a conversation, I'm actually very passionate about, because like I've talked to you about it off camera. That like I really wish I could be more vocal about how much I enjoy doing like platinums and like that kind of conversation, because it's very one-sided in a lot of my friend groups on that. But it's like, it legit does bring me joy, and I try to tell them like this is why I do it and why I recommend some people go after it.
My brother.
But I only get to express that in text form because of one server I'm in.
Honoring his family.
If he agreed to help the Mongols, he deserves to die.
No, he's a good man. Please.
I can't promise his safety, but I'll try to find him.
Thank you.
The Mongols who killed him left tracks.
Oh, we're still on this mission. Okay, I thought this was gonna be a low line. Didn't realize it was still continuing. All right, let's see. Where's some tracks? Hello. Leather.
There, headed that way.
Oh yeah, while you were away, I noticed that there's a lot of mud gathers on this thing like crazy. You can see it.
Oh yeah, like that's a neat detail I really like. And I'll give Mafia 3 credit too for this. It did a really good job of tracking like when Leakin was like in water, when he got blood splatter on him. Oh yeah, because actually speaking of trophy talk, because I know you did it after Jack and Daxter came out. What was wrong with the method that we did?
Explain.
So remember when we were having those issues getting the PS profiles to track?
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now. It's because I set my trophy list to private.
Oh, okay.
On PlayStation proper.
Mine is too, but you should still be able to see your own.
Yeah, I think the first time it has to be set to public before you can private. At this point, I'm just leaving it public. Because I don't care. No one knows where to find me. It's just trophies at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, the whole reason that, like, most people will do trophy hunting is because it's just fun to do, and I think people that... It's kind of like, to me, the same reason why, like... You know how I used to be addicted with, like, FF logs and stuff? It's kind of just take that and apply it to trophy hunting. It's like, I see how many trophies I have, and it's like, I need to get more. Because the fact that I've almost hit 50, and a lot of them were from this year. That when the PlayStation Wrap-Up came out the other day, it said I had 25 platinums, but it didn't take into account the 2 I got the day that they got it to actually work, which was a little bit annoying. It's like, what's that? You got the platinum for the Ratchet and Clank movie game and Mafia 2? No, you didn't. Oh, I'm a dumbass. That's where number 43 came from. It was the Ratchet and Clank movie game. Because I forgot I even platinumed that.
Hmm.
It's not that it was a bad game and stuff. I'm glad to say I've done it now.
I have a funny idea. Come on! This could still work. Oh, they decided to group off. Separate, that's the word.
Dissipate.
That's the word. Okay, fine. Man, I love healing outside of combat now. Whee!
I thought you were gonna take damage there.
Yeah, no, he did that stalled roll that got me the first time. Sup?
You're going to be all right.
You saved my life. Thank you.
Save your thanks. Your brother told me you work for the Mongols.
They promised to protect my family and our sisters if I carried supplies for
And
them.
now your brother is dead. He led the men who tried to steal your iron mark.
No. Oh, that fool. No wonder the Mongols thought I betrayed them. I never had any iron mark. Besides, they are engraved with the bear's name.
So no one else can use them. You're free to go. If I hear you're working for the Mongols again...
They'd sooner kill me. And I cannot face my family after this. I have nothing. Nothing. What can I do now? What do I live for?
Look at that, buddy. Charm of advantage. Ghost weapons deal 20% more damage. Okay, so the stuff like the kunai. Goodbye. Alright. That was a good chunk we explored.
Yeah.
We did no gold missions or blue missions, but we did a lot of white missions. I'll just call them side missions. I feel like I'm getting better at the game now. It's actually starting to click after 5 parts.
Well, you only play this once a week, so I mean, it makes sense.
E. Before we stop. Bigger bomb! And then manual save, because I don't trust saves in general. Did I not save? Why is it that the sound for yes? Oh, that was fun. Good yap sessions too. I have to check the replay to see how my lighting gets changed in my model, because I think it actually worked pretty well.
And no static, by the way, either.
Wait, really? After 2 hours and... That's not bad, actually. What did I do different this time, then? No, it couldn't be. It couldn't be the Windows update that actually helped. Nah, I don't trust that. But that's good to hear. That's it for this session of Ghost of Tsushima. Next week, Saturday, if Nalsier's up for it, we start Shadow of the Colossus. What say you?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Because it is a very short game, and all you gotta do is download it, so...
Yeah. We'll do that for Saturday, and Tsushima will still be Sunday. In the meantime, this VOD will be up practically immediately. Well, not immediately. Tomorrow morning at best. I feel like there was something else to add to that list, but I forget. I'll remember at some point. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoy yourselves, and